Well, good morning there, everybody. This is Robert, Crap for Life. Oh, it is what, Friday morning? Pretty early. Wife's still in the bed sleeping. I forgot my coffee. Wanted to come out here and do a little quick trip report for everybody. Sort of give you all an idea of what to expect when you heading to the casinos, or what to look for or what not to. First thing I like to do is just give a shout out there to all my subscribers and all my friends, everybody in the Craps Nation. Had a wife and I, we snuck off. We left Tuesday morning. We went down to Biloxi. When we got there to the casino, we're staying at the Island View. The only place you can get rooms. I mean, everything else was packed up. I guess it's because everybody had the week off for the 4th of July or whatever, and it was just crazy packed out. I mean, there was no rooms anywhere. So we called the old Island View, and they said, yeah, we got rooms, come on down. So it was in Gulfport, so we went down there, and we got there about 2 in the afternoon or so. Got checked in and everything. And I got a golden rule that when I'm after driving five hours, 320 miles to get someplace, I'm tired and I'm not going to shoot dice. So wife and I fooled around. You know, we went and had lunch, and we went out and I played video poker. And, you know, I hit a few slots. I got a couple of slot machines in the high limit area there that I really like. Some really good machines. So we went in there and fooled around a little bit, and it was getting late. Well, not late, but it was getting close to supper time. So I said, well, I'm going to mosey over to the craps table. You know, I couldn't stand it. I just had to go over there. Well, this craps table that they have there, it's a 12-foot table, and it's a nice table. The staff is awesome. They're great people. And I says, I'm going to play the don'ts. And I'm not a don't player, but I wanted to give them a try. You know, I've been watching a lot of y'all's videos out there on how to play the don'ts and stuff. And I know that 7's a powerful number. So I walked up to the table. There was nobody on the table. It was like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Be about 4 o'clock their time, 4:30. And so I bought in for $100. And I just grabbed the dice and chunked them down the table. And whatever point came up, I don't even remember, say it was a 5. I was playing, it was a $10 table. So I had $10 on the don'ts. And I was just playing odds, minimum odds behind it. And I was setting the 7. And dealers would flip the dice to me or whatever. I said, just leave it on the 7, dude. I'm throwing 7. I'm by myself. So I mainly was shooting the 6-3-1-4 dice set. And I was hitting pretty good. You know, I was up $80, $100 one point, and then I'd come back down. You know, I'd throw and hit a point, and I was just playing, messing around. So I played there for about a half hour, and then the wife called me and said she's ready to have dinner. So we went and had dinner. I cashed out. I had I think I made like $35. Well, I was happy. I left a winner. You know, I'm good with that. So we come back down after we had dinner and played a little bit more. I played some video poker and stuff, and then we went to bed. So we got up early Wednesday morning, and we wanted to head down to Biloxi. I wanted to play at the Beau Rivage, and I wanted to play at the Hard Rock. So we get in the car, and well, first we eat breakfast, and then we go on down, and we get to the bow. And those of y'all that play at the bow, you know where the tables are. Well, when you go around the corner, the first table was open. You could not squeeze a piece of paper in between the shooters. It was crazy. One table open, $15 table. Green and black chips everywhere. I said, man, I got to get on this table. Well, after about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes of waiting, never did get on their table. Those guys were there. They were growing roots to the ground. They weren't moving, none of them. And there was people standing around waiting. It was about an hour and 45 minutes, and finally I went up and asked the pit boss. I says, are you going to open up another table? You got a bunch of people wanting to play. And he just looked at me dead in the face and said, we don't have the staff. He says, everybody's laying at home, collecting their unemployment checks and their free money, and they don't want to come back to work. And I said, yeah, that's pretty sad. He said, you know, we're losing out. I said, you can look around. We've only got a few card tables open and one roulette station open. And the place was packed. There was people everywhere. I mean, especially for the 4th of July week coming up. So anyway, I told my wife, I said, we're getting out of here. I said, you know, they're not going to open up another table. They can't. And I said, well, we just go over to Hard Rock. So we loaded up and drove next door to the Hard Rock, went in there, walked in, same thing. I mean, it was one table open, $15 table, and it was wall-to-wall people. I mean, you couldn't get another person in on the table. So I hung out right there by where their table is. 50 feet down is some video poker machine. So I just got in, sat down on a video poker machine, put $100 in it, was playing that. And I seen this guy holler. He said, color me up, boss. And I looked over, and it was stick left 1, my spot. I said, sweet. Hit the cash out button, grabbed my ticket, stuck it in my pocket, and walked over there. About the time that boss handed him his money, I walked up there, threw $200 down on the table. I said, cool. Well, he had just shopped. So I had to stand there and wait until the money went, or the device went all the way around the table. And it's packed. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 5 people on this end of the table, including myself. Same thing on that end. So there was 10 of us at that table. Well, when I got up, the dice had just gone to this guy on my left. And he was one of them loud mouths throwing all kinds of crazy bets and action in and everything. But he was throwing the dice. Well, he had probably a 15-minute roll. And my cash is sitting here in front of me. Because I wasn't going to buy in the middle of a hand. So after he finally sevened out, the dice went around to the other players over here, and I got bought in, and I was playing roll to win strategy because they were all random shooters. You know, I had a $30 don't, and I was playing 18 on the 6 and the 8, and on the come out rolls I was hopping the 7s, and I was making some money. Those two guys sevened out pretty quick, and this guy next to me said, that old man down there in the end, he can shoot. I said, oh, okay. So there was an older man down there right on the hook, and there was another man next to him, and then a man about my age right there next to the dealers. One of the guys had left. So the old man got the dice, so I put a $15 pass line out, and the man grabbed the dice, set them up, and just had a beautiful toss from the end down. They were hitting about 6-8 inches from the end, and he was hitting. So I just went on inside with him. I had 66 inside, and I was doing a straight press and collect. And after about 15, 18 minutes, I had a nice little rack of money in front of me from him, and he 7'd out. The next man got the dice, and I didn't know anything about him, so I just went back to my don'ts. He threw like 3 or 4 times and 7'd out, so I made my don't money back, lost my pass line bets. Well, the man right next to in stick right one, I heard the guy over in the corner of this corner over here say, "Man, I made some money off him last hand." So I said, "Well, I'm going to take a try with him." So I did the same thing at 66 in with a $15 pass line. I backed it up to $20 odds. And lo and behold, this man got on a heater for about 20 minutes. I mean, just rolling. Just point after point, number after number. Well, by this time, I had pretty decent, and I wasn't pressing heavy or nothing, though. I was just $15 out there. I was collecting my 21. Do it just being really conservative. So finally, that man 7'd out, and the dice came to me. I did my $15 pass line. Threw a hard 4. Well, I was using Ed's set, the 5-1-3-5, and hit several 4s and 10s with that set. It's a pretty darn good set. Set die hit a 4, went 66 inside, hit a 6, next roll 7'd out. I was like, "Are you serious?" And so it was really great timing, because the wife come up. She was just walking up the aisleway there, and she says, "Are you ready to go?" She wasn't doing anything. She was losing money. And I said, "Yeah, we'll head on back to our casino." And she was getting tired, and we'd been there a couple of 3 hours. I waited an hour, and I don't know, an hour or more than an hour just to get on the table. So I pushed the chips into the box to color me up, and that was the first post that I made. I don't even remember what it was, 500 and something on a $200 buy-in. So I was really happy about that, a little over $300 profit. So we left, and we went back to our hotel, and we just played around there. That craps table at the Island View, they have 2 tables. They have one on the non-smoking casino side, the bay side, and then they have the other one. I walked in, and it was the same way. It was like the floodgates had opened up, and everybody was there. Couldn't get on that table, so I finally just said, "The heck with it." And I just walked around. I went up to the bar and played video poker, and got on a decent little machine that would I sat there and played for 2 hours on $50. So we're running comps up, basically all I was doing. And got tired, and I said, "Well, I'm going to bed." We went to bed. So I got up the next morning. It was about, I don't know, I woke up about 4:30. Couldn't go back to sleep. I got up, got a shower, and told the wife, we were freaking to leave. That was Thursday morning. And I told her, I said, "I'm going to go down and play craps for a little bit while you're sleeping in. Just holler at me and let me know, when you get ready to go." So that second day, or that early morning, I walked down. There was nobody on the table. Excuse me. Bought in for $200, and I said, "Well, I can never do anything on this table." So I just started playing the don'ts again, and it was $10. Put a $10 don't pass line out. Threw the dice, set a 6, next toss, hit a 6. I said, "Man, lost it." I said, "You know what?" I was talking to the dealers and everybody, and I said, "You know what? I've never been able to throw anything on this table." I said, "I'm going to just go ahead and switch back to the pass line and see what I can do." Well, it was weird, guys. It was like something took over my body. I got in the zone. The dice came back to me, and it was just like rhythm rolling. The dice were coming out of my hand perfect, hitting about 6 inches from the back wall and dying. Well, that roll right there was a 29 roll. It was like, hallelujah, you know? But I wasn't pressing my bets. I'd take 2 hits and then press. Take 2 hits and press. So, you know, I wasn't making any money. It was my fault. I was stupid. So, I think I made like $150 or $100 or $200 off of that roll. Well, this other guy walks up and he says, I can't play long. I'm on my way to work. So he bought in. The dice went from me to him. I had a $20 don out, and I placed the 6 and the 8 for $12 each. He rolled 2 or 3 times, 7 out. The dice come right back to me. So everything just felt good. I did the exact same thing again. I went 44 inside, $10 on a pass line, $20 odds, and the next roll, it was in the 20s. I don't know how high it was, but it was a good 15-minute roll or better. And I made another couple of $100 off of that. So I was sticking that in the rack. Well, he said that, I said, you want to shoot? And he said, no, pass the dice. He passed the dice right back to me. Well, I got the dice back, and my arm was getting tired. You know, I'm getting old, you know. So anyway, got the dice back again, set everything up, threw 14 times. And that last time I was pressing. You know, I was going from, on the 6 and 8, I was going from 12 to 24 to 30 to 40 to 42, and that was the highest I could get the bets up, was 42. But we were just having a ball, had a great time. And then when he left, I told the dealers, I said, all right, guys, I'm done. And this whole time, something that's very important and really ticked me off, especially at the Hard Rock. When I was playing, I was betting for the dealers. You know, I started off with $6 across for them and had an odds bet for them. And any of my chump change, dollars, whatever, I would always throw it into the dealers. Say, here, place this on whatever you want. I was the only person at that table that was betting with the dealers. I was the only one. And you know, when I left there, I mean, everybody, even the pit boss, thanked me for, you know, the bets and stuff that I made for them. So, but anyway, then I colored that up. It was $585, I think it was, and $385 profit I made off of that shot, off of that game, which it should have been a lot more, you know, but I was just low rolling, having fun, drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes, talking to everybody, the dealers and all, just having a good time. But anyway, that's why my little trip report went. I would suggest that, you know, if you're going to shoot, you want to get on a table, get down there early in the morning when they open up. Don't lay around in the bed, because they don't have the staff to open. Now, weekends might be different, you know, if you go down on the weekends, but during the week, all the casinos only got one table open. That's it. And a lot of those dealers on the craps are also swapping out with the table games too, the blackjack and baccarat and whatever. So they're all rotating because there's nobody else. There's nobody to do anything. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Come home with a little change in my pocket, and happy about that. My wife didn't do so well, but that don't matter. We all had fun. Food down there is fabulous. Pretty much any place you go. Still a little pricey, but has to be expected. Some of the wait times are kind of long because even in the restaurants, they don't have the staff. You know, there's limited waitresses and waiters, not very many cooks. So you just pretty much gotta just be able to wait, you know, for what you want. But that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna ramble on here. I just want to let everybody know how everything's going and what everything's doing. So y'all have a great weekend. Those of y'all going to the casino, have fun. Go win some money. If not, still have fun. That's the main thing. Go have a good time. So I'm gonna get on off of here. I got some practice to do. And hope everybody has a great weekend. And this is Robert. We're out.